Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 match. This one's going to be between DIMAGA spawning as a red Zerg and his opponent's going to be Abver spawning as a purple Zerg. The map's going to be Lost Temple and let's see what's going to happen here. So this is going to be a game between two European players. I know DIMAGA is from Ukraine and I don't know where is Abver from, but DIMAGA's going to be wishing good luck, have fun, good game, and Abver's going to be saying exactly the same thing, which is really good because both players seems to be really having manners, not like Idra sometimes like, man, I suck at this game. I don't know, I don't see why Idra's getting mad because he's a Zerg player too, but he really has an attitude problem being really nice in this game, and DIMAGA's going to be scouting in the wrong way, but both players scouting with the drone pretty soon in the games and Overlord, so both players I guess practice exactly the same build orders and they're going to find nothing. And DIMAGA probably knows where's his opponent by now because this Overlord has not spotted anything and DIMAGA's feeling like, oh, yep, I know this guy's here, and Abver thinks the same thing. And as everybody knows that DIMAGA is a really good Zerg player, really good. He played against TLO, Maro, you just name any player from Europe, DIMAGA play every single one of them. And Abver, I don't really see any much games from him. The only thing, he's a probably good Zerg player because there's really not that many Zerg players these days, I have to say. But it's really cool to play as a Zerg player if you can master the race instead of like everybody else playing as a Terran pretty much, or Protoss like, yep, this race is overpowered, I'm just gonna play it. But I don't think it's overpowered because Blizzard did the patch and patch pretty much nerfed down everything. And I forgot the production tab, I apologize. Oh, and look at DIMAGA feeling that his opponent gonna be expanded and he's just gonna be flying around here and this drone's not really doing anything. And Abver has so much minerals saved up right now, so he really needs this expansion right now, or he's gonna be getting a spawning pool before the expansion, which is really pretty good tactic, not bad at all. But oh, actually the hatchery is going down, so the drone did his job, kind of went around the DIMAGA's drone and started putting the hatchery, and DIMAGA's getting the same thing. Usually when you see your opponent going for a really quick expansion and then spawning pool, you kind of want to copy that because you don't want to be going behind the economy they going for. If your opponent going for a really strong economy, just copy exactly what they're doing because you really need the economy income. It's going to make the difference later in the game. And DIMAGA's going to be getting a pretty early extractor, and there is no extractor from Abver. He needs to get extractor because it's really going to be hard to deal with the speedlings from DIMAGA if he's going to be getting any at all, or maybe he's going to go for the Muta build. I don't know. Usually these days you see the Zerg player going for the Muta Zergling build and then transitioning into Roaches sometimes or Hydralisk. But usually Mutas and bunch of Zerglings do work in the game, kind of being effective. Speedlings are really effective in this game. You got to be using speedlings a lot if you're a Zerg player. And let's see what this guy's doing. DIMAGA's extractor finished, just going to be getting some gas over here. And Abver is getting his own extractor right now too. So both players going for exact same build orders because DIMAGA kind of, ooh, hatchery's kind of finishing exactly the same time too. This one lost some health to the little drone over here, little devil running around hitting the hatcheries, man. Not cool, not cool. And did DIMAGA hit this one? No, DIMAGA hit this hatchery even more than his opponent did, so both players just kind of hitting each other hatcheries pretty much. And Abver's gonna be getting his expansion ready and saturated, but there's no drones moving from DIMAGA's expansion from his main to his own expansion. And oh, that drone's gonna be going down to these Zerglings, and DIMAGA microwing them pretty well. And these guys, as you can see how the drone die, you don't want to be dying at death, never good thing. And still no drones from DIMAGA on this expansion starting getting saturated. And look at the income difference, it's about the same because DIMAGA has less drones, and yeah, the income difference is really not that big. But DIMAGA's kind of should be coming back pretty soon in economy differences if he start getting this expansion saturated. But instead he's going to be pushing out with a lot of Zerglings, and his opponent, what is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. He's really trying to snipe this Overlord, but there is more Zerglings coming in over here from DIMAGA, and he really wants to snipe that Overlord, but Overlord has one hit point. It actually survives, and there's way too many Zerglings coming in from DIMAGA, and DIMAGA is going to be going all over this queen. This queen might gonna go down, and it's going to be a big loss from Abver, and he does not want to lose that queen, and the queen is down, but the Roaches is coming out from Abver, and these Roaches should be able to defend against these Zerglings because these Zerglings are not speedlings for the next couple seconds. Where's your wings, guys? Oh, Red Bulls gives you wings. That would be pretty cool if, actually, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You saw that commercial. Those commercials are funny. Red Bull gives you wings. to look at your wife or some, I don't know, whatever you want to do with your wings when you get them. Oh, these guys are just running through the mineral line trying to snipe as many drones as they can. One of them is actually going to be going down. There's more speedlings coming in from DIMAGA, and DIMAGA is surrounding the spine crawler. Spine crawler, am I going to go down to these speedlings? These guys, I don't even know what they're doing. Look at these guys just running around. They should be getting into the mineral line and trying to snipe down as many drones as they can, do some economic damage, but the spine crawler is going down and the speedlings is getting into the mineral line of Abver, and nope, that's just going to be going around. Look how much blood is on the floor, and another spine crawler going down from Abver. But DIMAGA is trying to get into the mineral line as much as he can and do as many drone skills as they can, and these guys are doing kind of sniping down all the Zerglings. And look at this, there's really not that many drones left over here, and DIMAGA keeps getting those speedlings. Dude, he just really committed to the speedlings build, and he's getting his layer. And the layer is finished, so he might gonna go for some muta harassment. But no, Bailing's Nest is finished too, and he is actually getting Mutalisk Spire. That's what you call it, not the Mutalisk. He's getting Spire. Basically what makes Mutalisk. I sound like an idiot sometimes, but it's okay. And these Zerglings are gonna be just chilling over here, but there's way too many roaches from Abver to deal with for DIMAGA Zerglings. He needs to have like maybe more than 20 Zerglings to deal with those guys, or a lot of Bailings too. But it's really hard to deal with the roaches, especially when they spit larva. I mean, spit acid, not like, you know, when the roach is kind of too close, they kind of hit you with your jaws or something. And my computer is lagging, I apologize. And there is more Zerglings coming in from DIMAGA. DIMAGA really committed to Zergling build, and he really needs to start getting all of these gas things getting up and running if you want to go for the muta build, because mutas are going to be really effective against the build Abver is going for. Because really, if you get a lot of Mutalisk and you just snipe down all the queens, your opponent can't really do anything with the roaches. Roaches can't spit that high. I guess they can. And look at this. This expansion is saturated pretty well from Abver, and this one too. So Abver is trying to get his economy up and running, and economic difference. Whoa, 200 minerals from Abver. So Abver is mining a lot more minerals than DIMAGA. DIMAGA really needs to start getting some more drones to catch up to his opponent economies. And let's see. Gas income is pretty much even. DIMAGA actually is the head right now. I don't see why, since Abver is doing exactly the same build pretty much. But DIMAGA has the map control. That's what it's important. You want to control your map as much as you can. And DIMAGA actually is going to be researching level Air 1 attacks, and he's going to be getting 2 mutas. 2 mutas are not going to be enough to deal with the... How many queens is over here? 1 queen. Is there going to be not enough to deal with 2 queens? 2 mutas for 2 queens, not enough. He needs to get at least 5 mutalisks to deal with those queens. Hopefully, unless they are separated. And Overseers over here is still from DIMAGA, just chilling over here like looking for something. And these Zerglings broke down the rocks, and DIMAGA is going to be grabbing a gold expansion, hopefully. That's what this drone's for. Are you gonna be? Yep, the drone is gonna be getting a hatchery over here, so gold expansion is going down from DIMAGA. That's why it's really important to have map control in this game. See, DIMAGA knows exactly if his player expanding or not, or he's just sitting in his base, microing out more units. And there is no Spire from Abver. Instead of, he's getting roaches upgrades and spine needle attacks, so the roaches are gonna be straight up ballers pretty soon. And he's not. Oh, he's researching bar now, so he's gonna go for the bar roaches, and he's getting spore crawlers to deal with the mutas. He probably knows that his opponent is going for the mutas, because DIMAGA likes to go for the mutas a lot in every single game, doesn't matter who he play against. And there's only 2 mutas over here. There should be more mutas from DIMAGA, I swear. Where's the rest of his mutas? He really needs to get as many mutas as he can and start pushing out. You want to do a lot of damage. And look at DIMAGA's. DIMAGA has so much gas, but he doesn't have enough. And the mutas are doing some sort of harassment. He really needs to bring down the rest of those mutas to deal with these roaches. I mean, deal with the queen, not the roaches. And look, these mutas can just start picking out all of these roaches down, because queens are out of position, but the infestors are coming in from Abver. So we're gonna see some infestor going down over here, and he's gonna be focusing down on infestor. He needs to kill down that infestor, and infestor is gonna be going. No, the queens are actually healing the infestor, and the infestor does survive, and the mutas are gonna be going down. Whoa, all they killed just creep tumor, that's it. But DIMAGA still has 3 mutalisks survive over here, and they should be picking down all of these roaches, because the roaches are out of positioning, and there is more infestors coming in from the... Whoa, what are those mutas hitting? There is really no mutas over there. And infestor Terran is doing what is that? I guess he just neuroparasite just paralyzed the thing, and this changeling's coming in from DIMAGA. So DIMAGA